Dave from the internet, inviting you to explore industrial automation with me. Hey everyone, happy casual whatever day of the week this video comes out, announcing a new series that I am putting together. But first, new series coffee for Bill. So, there are lots of awesome series out there talking about IIoT and IoT and Industry 4.0 and MES and everything else. You've seen me get in front of the camera talking about that on the Corso channel. This is not going to be that series. I think it's been done and it's in the process of being done, and everything is going really well. If you're looking for that high level stuff to understand the enterprise architecture or cloud computing or whatever that is, there are lots of people making fantastic content out there, and you should check that out. The concept of this series is much more of a beginner's guide and a knowledge transfer, and if you're going to start with industrial automation, this is where you should start. It's going to be all of those things that I learned the hard way, that lots of you guys currently watching this have learned the hard way, and the idea is kind of like a knowledge transfer to help people who are interested in looking at industrial automation or who have no idea what industrial automation is, have a better idea of what it is that we do every day and what kind of the entirety of the industry looks like and everything like that. Explore industrial automation. 4 main goals for this. The first is to tell people about our industry. A lot of the people I know who've gotten into industrial automation, you either found it accidentally or you got in, if you're like me, because you know people who are in the industry and you kind of grew up in the industry, and that's very much what it's like. So kind of the first goal is to help expand the knowledge base and let kind of the rest of the world know that we exist and that we're a really large expanding industry that has lots of potential for other people to have. So tell people about it, explain to new graduates, entry-level job seekers, kind of industrial automation, and help to expand the diversity of our industry as a whole. The second goal, as I had said, is the knowledge transfer for things that I wish that I knew to people who are looking at the industry or coming in or 6 months or a year into a job and they're like, I have no idea what we're doing. The goal is to say that that's okay, you're probably at the same pace as the rest of us. I would imagine most of the people watching this at the very beginning know what a cut sheet is, know how to fill out an ADS, know what a part number looks like, and where we go to find what each of the individual items of that part number go into to figure out what that 15 alphanumeric string means. If you remember way back to when you started, you probably had no idea. And if you're like me, the person who explained it may not have necessarily explained it the best. So I've probably explained things like this 100 or 1,000 times or some number in between. And so number 2 is the knowledge transfer of, if you are looking for guidance or figuring out how to put a part number together or an application data sheet or what is a cut sheet, go through to give some examples and things like that. Third is I kind of want to continue to give back to this amazing platform and to continue to create the user engagement and to continue to have these conversations with everyone and continue to figure out what we have to do to help make the industrial automation sector bigger and better and continue that upward trend that I see on YouTube and LinkedIn and everywhere else, and the people that I meet at conferences and everything in between. Fourth, the little bit of personal part, is to continue to tell my story and help people and give back for everything that people have given me over my life and my lifetime in this industry. And so I think the best way to end this is with an analogy of a really amazing person in this industry and what he tells most of his new hires, and especially the entry-level people. I'm going to paraphrase it. You're going to look and read and think that you understand after going to classes about products and solutions. And then at some point a customer is going to ask you a question and you're not going to know the answer to that question. And so you're going to look through the cut sheets, you're going to do your research, you're going to call your factories, you're going to go through that entire process to gain that piece of knowledge, because that's really how you gain knowledge in this industry, is by doing it. And metaphorically, that knowledge is a grain of sand, and the knowledge that you'll gain over your entire career is going to be the beach. So it's one small part of a whole that will make you really good at this. And a lot of what you're going to need to be good at this is the perseverance in order to get through that. For anyone who doesn't know, that super smart guy that I am paraphrasing is my dad. He's absolutely amazing, and I needed to give him a shout out. He is at least in part of the reason why I am here today in this industry. So again, Dave from the internet, inviting you to explore industrial automation with me. And this isn't just kind of the blurb at the end of, you know, please comment and like and subscribe and all of that. This is, I am really interested to know your feedback, and I want to know what you guys think and what you wish you knew when you started in the industry, and what you tell people, and those tidbits of advice and everything else, because that's what I'm trying to help put together in order to continue to give back, in order to continue to make the industrial automation sector absolutely amazing. So please let me know what you guys think. I think the next video we're going to be starting kind of from the beginning, doing some basic knowledge of, this is kind of the whole of the industrial automation. Don't worry, it's not just going to be me talking at you guys the whole time. We'll find some cool graphics, and we'll talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Until then, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.